Hey there, welcome back to Unfiltered Mindset. I'm really glad you're here. Let's be honest for a second, fast food is everywhere. It's quick, it's cheap, it tastes amazing, and when life gets busy, it feels like the easiest option. But here's something we don't talk about enough, that convenient meal. It could be slowly chipping away at your health, one bite at a time. Now, this isn't about guilt. We are not here to scare you or tell you to leave off kale and quinoa. We are here to dig into the facts, to uncover what fast food is really doing to your body, your brain, and your long-term well-being, with real science to back it up. So grab a seat, and let's talk. Let's talk about what's really on your plate. Burgers, fries, nuggets, soda, and so forth. They seem pretty harmless, right? Comfort food. But the truth is, what they're made of, and what your body goes through to digest them, isn't so comforting. Here's the breakdown. Trans fats. These are the worst kind of fat out there. So bad, in fact, that many countries have outright banned them. But you'll still find them lurking in certain fried and processed foods. Refined carbs. These hit your bloodstream like a sugar bomb. They spike your blood sugar quickly, then leave you crashing just as fast. That's why you feel tired after a fast food meal. Added sugars, and we're not just talking dessert. Sugar is hidden everywhere, from burger buns to salad dressings to sauces. Sodium. A single fast food meal can contain more salt than your entire recommended daily intake. That's not seasoning, that's overload. But here's what's even more concerning, these foods aren't just unhealthy, they're engineered to be addictive. A 2018 study in Cell Metabolism found that ultra-processed foods lead to higher calorie intake, even when people are given the same number of nutrients. Why? Because they mess with your brain's hunger signals. You eat more without realizing it. So yeah. It's not just your taste buds they're targeting, it's your brain. Alright, let's talk about your heart. Did you know that just one fast food meal, yes, just one, can mess with the lining of your blood vessels? That lining, called the endothelium, helps control blood flow and keeps your arteries functioning properly. In fact, a 2012 study published in the Canadian Journal of Cardiology found that a single high-fat meal can reduce arterial function for hours. Now imagine if that's what you're putting in your body every single day. Over time, this damage stacks up. And it leads to things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, plaque building up in your arteries. And the scariest part? All of that increases your risk for heart attacks and strokes, even at a young age. According to the World Health Organization, diets high in sodium and trans fats contribute to millions of premature deaths around the world each year. And yet, we keep reaching for that drive-through bag. Not because we're weak, but because it's designed to make us crave more. It's marketed as food. But really, it's chemistry in a bun. Let's talk about something that hits closer to home than most people want to admit, fast food and obesity. The two go hand in hand, and the numbers speak for themselves. According to the CDC, obesity rates in the US have exploded right alongside the rise of fast food culture. As of 2023, 1 in 5 kids and 2 in 5 adults are now classified as obese. But here's the thing, it's not just about weight or how someone looks. Obesity comes with a serious cost to your health. It raises your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, certain cancers, joint problems, and even mental health issues like anxiety and depression. And it's not just theory. A 2021 study in The Lancet Public Health found that long-term fast food consumption is linked to increased belly fat, insulin resistance, and chronic inflammation, even in young, otherwise healthy adults. The scariest part? This isn't something that happens slowly over 40 or 50 years anymore. We're seeing these problems show up in teens, in kids, even in people in their early 20s. It's no longer a future problem. It's a right now problem. Here's something we don't talk about enough: what you eat affects how you think, and how you feel. It's not just about your waistline, it's about your mind. Multiple studies, including ones from the University of Oxford and Deakin University in Australia, have found a strong link between diets high in processed foods and increased rates of depression, anxiety, brain fog, and even memory problems. Here's why. Fast food causes chronic inflammation in the brain, especially in the hippocampus, the part responsible for learning and memory. That means it's not just making you sluggish, it's actually interfering with how your brain works. And it goes deeper. Fast food can rewire your brain's dopamine system, the part that controls pleasure and motivation. Each time you eat it, you get a quick feel-good hit. But over time, your brain becomes less sensitive to that reward. So you start craving more, needing more, just to feel okay. Sound familiar? That's not just a bad habit, that's addiction. So the next time you're feeling down and reach for that bag of fries or a tub of ice cream, pause for a second, because while it might bring comfort in the moment, it could be making your mood, and your mind, worse in the long run. Now here's where things get even more interesting: your gut. Most people think of the gut as just a food processing machine, but it's so much more than that. Your gut is home to trillions of microbes, tiny organisms that help regulate digestion, your immune system, hormones, even your mood and mental health. Yet, your gut actually talks to your brain. It's called the gut-brain axis, and it's real science. But here's the problem: a diet loaded with fast food can throw this entire system off balance. A 2015 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that fast food-heavy diets can wipe out good gut bacteria, the kind your body depends on to stay healthy. The result? Poor nutrient absorption, a weakened immune system, more chronic inflammation, and a higher risk of autoimmune diseases. Simply put, fast food damages the very system that keeps your body in check. So next time you think, it's just one meal, remember, your gut remembers everything. Let's zoom out for a second, because the impact of fast food goes way beyond just individual choices. This isn't just about you or me. It's about public health, future generations, and the system we are all living in. Studies have shown that when pregnant mothers consume a lot of fast food, their babies are at higher risk for obesity, insulin resistance, and metabolic issues later in life. Think about that. Before a child even takes their first breath, fast food can already be shaping their future health. And then there's the issue of access. In low-income communities, often called food deserts, you'll find fast food chains on every corner, but barely any access to fresh fruits, vegetables, or affordable, nutritious meals. So let's be real, when we talk about fast food, we are not just talking about taste or convenience. We are talking about health inequality, economic justice, and the well-being of entire generations to come. Now here's the good news. You don't have to quit fast food forever. This isn't about guilt, it's about taking back control. Because your health, it's in your hands. Try cooking at home more often, even if it's just simple meals. Get in the habit of reading food labels, watch out for hydrogenated oils, added sugars, and crazy amounts of sodium. Ditch the soda, hydrate with water instead. Make fast food the exception, not your everyday routine. And if you're a parent, start early. The habits your kids build now are the ones they'll carry for life. But most importantly, Listen to your body. If you feel tired, bloated, moody, or foggy after a meal, that's not just normal. That's your body saying, hey, I need better fuel. The power to feel better, think clearer, and live stronger, it's already in you. You just need to give your body the chance. At the end of the day, food isn't just fuel. It's information. Every bite tells your body what to do. To heal or to harm. To grow or to break down. To fight or to fail. So pause and ask yourself, what are you feeding your future? If this video opened your eyes, give it a like. Hit that subscribe button for more honest conversations. And share it with someone who needs to hear the truth about fast food. Let's unplug from the noise and reconnect with what really matters, our health, our choices, and our future. Thanks for watching Unfiltered Mindset. I'll see you in the next one.